Good evening, YouTubers. Well, there's my chemo wig. It's the Meghan Markle wig, and it's totally convincing, don't you think? And no one will ever know. I think I look more like Ozzy Osbourne actually than Meghan Markle. Needs a bigger bump as well.
It was only cheap. It was €30 on Amazon, and it's actually a really not bad quality for a wig for €30. When it was new, I mean, it needs a brush. I don't even know how you. It's a whole art brushing a wig.
It's really hot in there, though. I tell you.
It's hot in this as well. This is like a wig.
I couldn't wear that for long. That's especially on a hot day. Speaking of hot days, we've had a little bit of excitement today. We had a fire up on the hills at the back. I was talking about buying houses in the campo when the grass catches fire. But luckily the Spanish Air Force have got these seaplanes, and they had 2 of them out today putting that fire out. And they dump loads of water on the fire, as you know. You've seen them flying really low and dropping water. And then they go out into the Bay of Gibraltar here, and they come down and scoop up a whole load more. Without landing, they just skim along the water and fill the tank up. And then they fly back and then bomb the water. And so they were going backwards and forwards, but you can't really film it on a phone. All you'll get's a little dot. I need like a long-range camera to pick that up. But if you look on the internet, you'll see loads of them. So that was exciting. And then tomorrow, we've got a really hot day tomorrow. It's supposed to be the hottest day for a long time. And if you're living up in the campo, it's going to be so hot. It's going to be like 40 degrees. According to some of the forecasts, and there's not a breath of wind up there, whereas down here we've got the sea breeze, which helps to keep us cool, and it's coming off the sea. So the temperature here today was 32 degrees in the shade, and you get hammered as you go further out. Fiona,
Right.
do you want to say anything?
I've only just woken up after.
You've got a bit of news about Lady Faith.
I have, yeah. I had 3 hours sleep. I went for a run last night. My trainers turned up. I went for a run, and I'm going to go for another one tonight. But then when I got back, because I did it at 10 o'clock at night, I was all alive and pumped up and awake. So I only got 3 hours sleep in the end. Then we had to be up at crack of dawn for going in there today.
Hospital again today.
Then I'm sitting in a plastic chair for 4 hours. I know you're going through a lot, but the chair, because it's so small. I know what you mean if you sit there for a long time. So I've been sort of sleeping, sitting up, and you were full of beans. I think the liver that we ate 4 or 5 days ago kicked in, and so when we came home, you went to sleep, I went to sleep. I've just woken up, so I feel, when you just want to daydream, that's how I feel. Yes, Lady Faith.
Lady Faith has bought herself a car with her own money, and it's a little convertible, which is what she always wanted, a little sporty convertible. She's only 21, isn't she? So 22, so little girly convertible, there you go.
Yes.
So she's got it today, and the insurance is so expensive, she's paying it monthly.
But she got a good deal, because the cheapest one I could find was 2,117, because it's a 1.6, so it's not a big engine, but for insurance they don't like it when kids are under 25, and she found one for 1,500,
which is twice as much as the car cost.
Yeah, the car was only
and then
700.
Of course in the UK you've got to buy road tax. You can buy it monthly now. Online, apparently. I
paid for a full year's road tax for her. That was 365 £1 a day. 365, because they do it in brackets, engine size.
Yeah, and it's got a full MOT on it, hasn't it?
It's just past its MOT.
12 months MOT, so she's happy.
And the insurance, the first payment is like bigger. It's 2 instalments, so I paid that for her. That was 385. Then she's paying about 130 something a month after that.
And she's got a full Spanish driving licence, you see. She passed the test over here, so this is the first time she's driven on the wrong side of the road.
Yes, and it was quite a long journey for her. You know, first
Yeah,
time on
yeah.
UK road.
It's about 40 miles away, wasn't
Yeah,
it? From
yeah.
so she's happy as Larry now. She's keeps looking out the window at it, you know, and
Oh, it's.
going playing with it.
She's got a driveway where she lives. She's got her own. I'm so proud of her because she found the car, and she found the insurance. You know, and we've just helped her out a little bit with that. She hasn't paid me back for the deposit on the flat yet.
That's one of the pleasures of being a parent, isn't it? There you go.
Benji owes us a ton of money as well. Doesn't he?
All his motorbikes.
Yes, and other things.
Yeah. It's not my fault, Dad. It blew up. You were thrashing it. I wasn't. Anyway.
Oh well, yeah, she's thrilled to bits, and she's got a boyfriend who looks like David Tennant.
Scottish boyfriend.
We mustn't say because she said don't say. No, I've said, but I haven't given any. I don't think I've given any specifics.
Did you say he was Scottish?
Yeah, but there are like
David Tennant's
there's
Scottish.
about 8 million Scottish people.
He's got a
isn't
beard.
there?
And he's
Population of
Scottish.
Scotland about.
It's not
8
giving
million.
anything away there, is it? Was it really?
And he looks. He's actually better looking than David Tennant. And David Tennant was her favourite Doctor Who. So.
Right. He's been in a lot of stuff, David Tennant.
He has. Doctor Who is best. So I'm going to have my iced water and then I'm going for a run.
Oh, are you darling?
Yeah, wait till it's gone dark. Because it's just so much easier. And
You don't want people pointing at you?
I don't. No, I hate being
Laughing.
watched. I hate being watched.
I'm not going for a run. I've had the second cycle today of...
No. Oh God, no.
of
No, that's the last thing
No,
you
the
want to
second,
do.
the second day of the third cycle. That's it. So
That's right. Yeah.
I shall probably go to bed early.
You've been so full of beans. They actually kept taking his vitals because you turned a bit pink and then all like your suntan came back. It was like all of a sudden you were revived. You weren't even on the chemo at that stage. You were on the saline, and they kept checking his blood pressure and his.
I felt hot and they kept taking my temperature.
They said
and
there's
saying,
nothing
"No,
wrong with you,
you're
Graham. You're
right."
fine. You're fine. But you've all of a sudden it. Oh, do you know what Benji told me? Your phone is a whatever make because Ben watched the other night. Ben's got really, really dark suntan. But I said to him, you look as pasty as anything on that video your dad did. And he said, it's the make of phone, it's Chinese, and he said it's got a filter on it because Chinese people like to look paler than they actually are.
Oh.
And so he said, you look more, and I have
You don't
noticed.
look pale at all compared to me.
I do compared to how I am in real.
Sometimes you move, look, my face has got red of them. Did you see that?
That's because you're near me and I'm got an orange hair.
Glowing, it's her aura.
But I'm a lot darker than this in real life, and Benji definitely, and Alice are a lot darker. And I had been watching, thinking, everybody looks really pale and pasty. So you look more pale and pasty on that than you do in real life. You know.
But you can see from the t-shirt that
No, but you look kind of pinky pasty, whereas you're brown.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain.
yeah. So what else has happened today? We had the
But
fire,
that's
we're
quite a
having a heat
lot.
wave.
That's quite a lot. Got your second cycle out. Did some aerobics while you were
Been really, really
doing it.
hot. I've been hiding. There's no queue at the Gibraltar, in and out.
Brilliant.
No queue
Brilliant.
at all. That's amazing.
Thank you, God.
Yeah. Oh. That's something in my eye. Anyway, I think that's about it for tonight. We've got nothing else to tell you. No more news.
Lots of sleep now, yeah. For the
Lots of
next
sleep
few
and
days.
rest. Yeah, I think that's the orders from the doctor. Thank you very much for watching. Good night, and may your God go with you. Oh, and incidentally, there's no flight sim video added on to the end of this one.